Hello and welcome back to Curses Mines. This is Commander Curses, and today I'm going to be talking about trading and cover another one of the systems of the cockpit. I've made my way to Azerbaijan City. It's a space station that looks like a truncated cube. It's the old style of space station, like in the old Elite. It's pretty neat seeing it in new shiny graphics, and I really love the little touches you get, around the docking slot with the advertisements. It's pretty cool, thinking of a futuristic kind of metropolis and seeing the ads on the way in. Okay, firstly I'm going to talk about this menu here, the navigation and targeting / communication menu on the left hand side of the cockpit. And the first tab contains the navigation pane, and it's got the distances and bodies that are close by, celestial bodies that are close by, not so much the ships. So as you can see at the top of the list, there's the Ranin, which is the system I'm in, and the planet that we're at is Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan City is the station, and you can see the difference in the icons. The Azerbaijan City looks like the truncated cube icon. Azerbaijan, the circle, it's the planet, and Iranin is the star. There's also other planets in the system, Iranin 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and there's other systems adjacent or nearby at least. To the system, Acellus Primus, LP98, 132 and E Butis. You can also see the distances that the objects are from you. So we've got the Azerbaijan City, the closest is measured in kilometers. Azerbaijan the planet's measured in tens of thousands of kilometers. The star measured in light seconds, 289 light seconds, and all the way up to 5,000 light seconds to the furthest planet. The closest system, Acellus Primus, is 4.48 light years away, and Ebrood is the furthest the furthest system we can get to is 5.48 light years away. The next pane is the missions pane. I have no active missions, and we'll discuss the missions in a later episode of this YouTube channel. Contacts. This is more of a communications thing. Azerbaijan City, you can select and lock on to them in the targeting. We already had the lock on, and we can also request docking. I'm not going to do that right away. You can also see manually target things such as this Cobra Mark III, and you get all these details like the shield level, the hull damage, the ship name, and the bounty, if there's any record of bounty on this target. You can also see the sub-targets and maybe use your auto-targeting lasers or missiles to target a specific part. Maybe you want to disable the drives or the cargo hatch. If you shoot the cargo hatch, it pops open the cargo hatch and the cargo comes out. You can also see the cargo if you have a cargo scanner, but this ship is not equipped with one. Okay, and further along we have this targeting pane just to the left of the map, and you can see this at all times when you're in the normal mode of view. So you see basically the same details: the distance, the type, the ship type, the person's name, and the record clean. You can also see a 3D depiction of the ship and its relative orientation to you, and its shield. So it's got full shields, 3 bars, and its hull, 100% hull. Alright, now let's look at some trading at Geogran Hub. Welcome to Geogran Hub. We have arrived at the station, and now we need to do what we came here for, which was trade some fish. First of all though, and it's very important not to forget this, you need to remember to refuel your ship. I've already been caught out in the middle of nowhere with no chance of getting back to civilization with no fuel. And I had to call a rescue crew, put on my beacon, so I could have attracted anyone, but it attracted a person who refueled my ship and got me back on my way for a pretty price, but it was better than being dead at the hands of pirates. Anyway, refueled my ship. Now, you can check the bulletin board. There's some transport missions. The Commodities Market. There's, I'll look at that last because I'm going to sell some fish. Contacts. There's the Pilots Federation, which you use to clear your criminal record, and the Security Office to clear your fines or local bounties. Then there's a black market at some stations where you can sell illegal goods, which I don't have any of. There's outfitting, which is for upgrading your ship's hardpoints and your utility mounts, and in order to do that, as you can see, it took us from the surface of the station into the refitting bay. I'm not going to do any of that right now, but we'll come back to that another time. Then you can repair, and any of my modules damaged? None of my modules are damaged, but I think that I've got 1% of my ship hull broken, which I'm not really sure how, but I'll repair that for 8 credits anyway. Okay, so the commodities market. The commodities are linked between all players because this is an online game, and you've got the market is supposed to be a dynamic thing where there's a finite amount of resources produced and consumed, and these amounts change from time to time, and so you might find that your resource that you've been delivering regularly, like fish to Geogran Hub, is no longer in demand anymore, and they don't want to buy it anymore. Well, not for the price that you want to sell it for anyway. So this interface shows all the different things that the station will buy, and so we'll start at the top here. Hydrogen fuels. That's a bit annoying. The sell value is 56. Their buy value is nothing. Their demand is 88,000, and it's a low demand. The supply is none, and the galactic average is 64 credits. So at the moment, they're not buying it. They're not selling it, but they will buy it for 56. So I can't make any transaction here. And they want 88,000 of them, so I guess if I had a lot of cargoes, containers, eventually I could make them no longer demand hydrogen. What I do have though is some fish. So I've got 4 fish. I bought from 408 from that last station, and I can sell them for 645. So I just need to go sell for 2,500. I got a 948 credit profit, and now I'm up to 36,000 credits. Now this station supplies crop harvesters. It supplies it doesn't supply crop harvesters. It supplies fruit and vegetables, grain, coffee, tea, animal meat, and natural fabrics, leather. So I've already looked up, and the next station I want to go to wants coffee. So I'm going to buy 4 coffee, because that's as big as my ship can hold
at maximum capacity
for 1,000 each, and now my balance is down to 32,000 with a stack of goods on board. And then I can take it to the next station. So I will exit this menu. I will go to launch. In the meantime, I'll target my next station, which will be going to Kai Hercules. Oh no, that's not right at all. I'm going to be going to Ovid. So I'll lock my
Ship
destination.
released. Engines engaged.
And now my ship is released, so I can take off. So you didn't get to see the... You didn't get to see the... takeoff, the landing, sorry. But taking off is not as complicated, so I'm just going to show you what I do to get out of the system and to the other one. And now we're out of the thing. I'll do an engine boost, turn my assist off, boost away at 320 kilometers an hour, put my landing gear up, and then I will find the station that I'm going to. So I'm just using the navigation circle, and Ovid is just over there. Okay, now I'm no longer mass locked. Turn my engines back on and activate my hyperdrive. And shortly I will be at Ovid, so I will see you there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we are at Ovid, Bradfield Orbital. That will just about wrap it up for this episode. Next time, come back and we'll look at docking and also go through some more of the controls inside the cockpit. Thanks for watching, and leave a like and subscribe if you like what you see. Leave a comment if you have a question, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!